Hey guys, Sidica here, and today I am showing you guys my new setup. This is actually my new test bench that I just built. I'll show you around it a little bit. Let me hurry up and get into Windows and close out everything. Oh god, I haven't used this Windows in a long time. Windows 8.1. It's been a long time. Oh god, I have no clue what I'm doing. And shut down. Okay, there we go. So, as you can see, what I've got is it's a Dell something monitor. I'm not sure what the resolution is. It's like can't remember. I'll get back to that at some point if I remember. I have some super cheap, like $20 Turtle Beach headset set up right now that wasn't actually mine, but I just borrowed from a friend because I hate Turtle Beach, to be honest. I really don't like it, but I borrowed it because there's no audio jack on this, or there wasn't, until I ripped apart this old machine, which, let's be honest, it was a pretty nice machine if I would have just added a graphics card until I ripped the processor out. Can't really see that. Yeah, there we go. See, I ripped the processor out because, you know, there was something wrong with it. It kept thermal throttling in this case. It was just in this case for some reason. I had a fan in here, and I had a GS600. Actually, that power supply right there, Corsair. Yeah, it's a processor sitting up there. That's actually a Core 2 Duo 7200 or 7400 or something like that. 2.55 gigahertz. That's not a bad processor. But as you can see, this had a Core 2 Quad in it. It was running Windows Vista. I just put Windows 7 on here because I had a spare key for 7 sitting around. But this was actually in really good condition. It looks pretty much brand new. Other side panel right there with the 2 screws on it that I gotta grab, and I can just flip this over real quick so you can see. It's in really good condition. Well, that wipes right off, and you know, brand new. Little sticker on there that came free with the case. But I had a Q6600 in here, and that's what's now running on my test bench. For a graphics card, it actually, I think the graphics card that was in it wasn't meant to be in it. I think somebody added a graphics card because it came with this right here. I already have one of these, but it came with one of these. It's a 2600 Pro ATI Sapphire. I have the exact one, which is why I wish I could do Crossfire with this, because I'd have 2 of these running, just because it would be nice. I have a really beat up 8800 right here that came out of, actually no, I've had this for a long time actually, the 8800. Not a bad card, but also not great. That was a screwdriver on my foot. But yeah, then I got some console crap sitting there. Not not the cream of the crop for me, but yeah. I'll get to the test bench over there after I get through all this. So what I got here is a Core i5 2320, 8 gigabytes of RAM, DDR3. These two are 2400 megahertz, and these two are 1866. I just got some crappy back fan that came in this Gateway machine case. This isn't the case that this machine was originally in. This is my custom gaming PC. I found this motherboard, so I was like, you know what, I'll just stick a nice processor, a nice RAM. I had a 750 Ti in here at one point, so it was kind of a budget gaming PC that was all stuffed in that case up there. It's actually a really nice case. It was about $120. It's the Skyline 07 by God, I can't remember the name, the brand it is. I got a 500 gig and a 300 gig hard drive in here, one for games, one for the operating system. So yeah, it was just a really cheap build I put together, and I liked the look of this case, so I just kind of went with it, and I put everything together in this case with a power supply, which is now ripped out of there. But that's my Core i5 build right there. That was my Q6600 build, my quad-core OG Dell pretty much. cheapo keyboard, cheapo mouse for this setup right here, and a 200 gig 200 gig Seagate hard drive. I might as well just unplug everything right now so I can show you around a little bit. I built this for pretty cheap. I just bought some old case that I just literally tore apart limb for limb, and it ended up working really well to make a, just a sec. To make a super budget test bench. I'll show you what I did here. It was some old 2003 case, and I just ripped the motherboard tray out, and I ripped this top piece out, and I just kind of zip tied it on there. Other than that, I literally just used the top of the case to set everything on and zip tie it down, and I drilled some holes in for zip ties to go into, and it actually holds really well. Like I can tip it like this, and as you can see, no GPU sag, no nothing. It looks good still and everything. Fairly light too. One hard drive mounting spot only. Whoa, that was almost bad. But what's in here for hardware right now is a Q6600 quad-core processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, got one 2 gig Corsair, and then one wicked low profile, like never heard of it, RAM. Actually, it's by Kingston, so it's not really bad. It's just I've never seen this exact DIMM, and I've got RAM like you wouldn't believe. I got a bunch of DDR RAM, even more DDR2 RAM, some DDR3 RAM, and then I got a whole thing full of processors in there. Some old 400 watt power supply. Now I got 4 hard drives. I've got a 750 gig Deskstar, you know, like a 500 gig Western Digital, and then two 250 gig Barracudas. So that's my little test bench that I built out of an old case, you know, kind of like that one, except a little bit bigger. And it works fairly well. I do plan on hanging this on a wall, like, say right there or something. This is actually a curved wall, if you can't tell. So I won't be using this wall. I'll probably use like that wall back there where my original gaming setup was. But I don't have anything set up right there anymore, so I'll probably just set something up right here. A lot of my little brother's stuff's in my room right now, like the console and teddy bear and all these posters and everything. A lot of this is his, not mine, but I need to get this place cleaned out, and then I'll start setting up my gaming room. But as you can see, I got motherboards, I got games, I've got power supplies. That basket, that bottom basket on the right would be case fans and CPU heat sinks, and the one above that's just cords. The one next to that would be SATA cords and, you know, things like that. And then I think that's my 750 Ti right there. Yep. The 750 Ti Asus edition. So that's that. I got a card reader right there. I just pulled out of that PC. 1440 by something. I don't even know what that is. That monitor right there. Then I got, you know, just randomized screws and tools and thermal paste and electrical tape. So I just wanted to show you guys my setup right now for what I have for parts and everything. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to comment below. And oh yeah, also next to these two of my brother's teddy bears, I got a wicked old PC. Now this is like original Pentium 4 PC, like first edition Pentium 4, at like 2.4 gigahertz or something. I went ahead and I picked up online for $5 a 3.4 gigahertz Pentium 4 650 or 600 and something edition, and I stuck it in this motherboard right here with some wicked cheapo, yeah, the original Intel heatsink. And I want to build with the 2600 Pro I have over there. In that case, I want to build an Elite like Pentium 4 build, and I think that would do good. So I want to end this video here, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, you know what to do. Peace out.